find out together.
With the third pick in the 2009 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select James Harden of Arizona State University.
Maybe a bit of a surprise, at least to the crowd here at WAMU Theater at Madison Square Garden. But the Thunder, they liked James Harden all along. They considered him the most polished player in the draft. The sophomore guard from Arizona State, he was a first-team AP All-American. And this guy who's battled asthma since he was a child. Not a whole lot of people know about him, Jay Billis, but what does he give you?
Well, he's a lefty, Stu, and he's an all-around solid player. He's very physical. He seeks out contact when he drives into the lane, and he simply knows how to play. I think a lot of people thought he could be like a Brandon Roy-type player in this draft. Yeah, he's very good off the bounce. He's efficient with his offensive possessions, and he's a good driver. And he can get to the free throw line. He doesn't force things. You know, he's a decent shooter, but a little bit limited. I think he can improve his mid-range game and his pull-up game, and he can also improve his handle. He didn't finish up the season particularly well, but I think he's got an awful lot of potential. You know, he puts his head down and he goes to work every day in practice. He has been well coached by Herb Sendek. I think that James Harden is going to be a very good player. It's not a shock to see him go to Oklahoma City. We talked about, you know, Sam Presti valuing all-around good players, and this guy is an all-around solid player.
Guys, you guys talked about the youth, but Jeff, you also like the talent that Oklahoma City has. Can a lot of young talent hurt or help for the immediate future?
Well, I think what they can do is they play together, and then it gives Sam Presti the ability to evaluate what they need to do in future years. You know, you can trade some of those guys to plug in some holes. So I don't think it's wrong when you're building to try to play all young players, as long as they have high basketball IQ and high basketball character.
And the reason why I like it is because they have guys that love to play the game of basketball. You watch them in the offseason, they play together, they work hard. Quality guys. Young talent doesn't matter.
All right, let's take a look at James Harden's reaction. He's the first player out of Arizona State drafted in the top 5 since Byron Scott in 1983. One thing we will know, his shorts will be a lot longer than Byron's were. James Harden now with Mark Jones.
Well, James, by the reaction in the house here tonight, the indication is that you may have gone under the radar a little bit. In light of that, what do you think you need to prove?
I don't think I need to prove anything. I just need to go in there and work hard, and try my best, to earn a spot on that team. They're young and they're great, and they have, a great chemistry right there. So I want to go there, and try to help them out.
You've been described as having a very old school type of game. What do you think people mean by that? I have different paces to my game. I'm not the fastest guy. I'm not the most explosive guy, but I get from point A to point B. And just going there and helping, those guys out, like Kevin Durant and Russell, it's going to be a great honor. Well, speaking of your family, before we got started here tonight, spoke to Mom about the facial hair. They took a vote at the table. They're going to let you keep it. Are you going to keep it?
Maybe for a few more weeks, but I might want to shave it just to try something different, start anew, maybe look younger. But I'll take that into consideration.
How much of a curveball is this selection by Oklahoma City in light of the fact that last night, late, you went to work out for the Timberwolves?
Well, it was just a backstop. I wanted to make sure. Minnesota's a great program. They're a great organization. I want to thank them for, letting me work out for them. But, Oklahoma City loved me more.
Everyone seems to be feeling the bow tie, too. Congratulations. Stu, I kind of like it.